Hello and welcome everybody. Today we're talking about roulette. Wow, we have some roulette chips here. All right, so the first thing is I'm just going to explain as I observed it. Now I've been to the roulette table a few times in my life. My dad liked roulette. One of my college buddies loved roulette. And they were both like, let's just put it all down right here, one roll, and then we're done. Kind of like roulette players, so not a lot of time. But generally with roulette, you show up, you put your cash down, you say hi, whatever, and you say you want change, and then you put your cash down and they give you chips. Each chip is already predetermined what they're worth, okay? So it'll be the min bet. So if you're at the Bellagio, the min bet's 25 or 20 or whatever, okay? You're at Excalibur, it's $5, $1, whatever, People, I don't know what it's like. I don't know, I haven't been recently. So $5, okay? So you put down $100, they're going to give you a stack of 20. Okay, is that 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, all right, so there's 20 there. So they'll give you a stack of 20, and each one of these is 5, right? The min bet. So you put down the min, 5, red, black, a number, whatever. Or, you can put as much as you want down. The whole thing, the whole 100 on one number, or red or black, or whatever. Okay, so let's say you go in, you put your $100 down, they're gonna choose a color for you. That is your color. Nobody else is gonna have that color and they'll move it in front of you. Let's say your buddy comes and she puts $100 down too. They're gonna give her a stack of 100 as well. All right, so 20 chips, each one worth 5. And you'll notice that these chips have a number on them. So these are obsolete roulette, Jack, Detroit casino chips, checks, whatever you wanna call them. And so these, obviously, there was more than one table because each of these colors will be represented at each table. And just to make sure that everything is they're keeping track of everything, they're going to have a number to tell you what table you're on. So multiple tables, there are going to be numbers on here indicating what table you're on, not the value of the chip. Is that clear? All right, so that's how roulette works with chips, all right? We don't have a wheel here. My friends in Georgia have a wheel. I'm not in Georgia now, so I can't make a video with it, but we could play some imaginary roulette online. So the roulette checks, okay, they're really interesting. I like them. Obviously, not to be confused with poker chips, and I like them because they're different. These are Bud Jones. So Bud Jones are kind of a high-end casino grade plastic chip maker. These usually do have a little tiny bit of weight in there. Sometimes it's just a really little foil piece of brass or something just to kind of give them a certain weight. Let's actually weigh them and measure them here so you can see. But yeah, any questions, any comments about the use of these checks at the roulette table, let us know in the comments below. Like I said, I've only observed for sure 3 times, maybe more, I don't remember. All right, let's have a look. Did I tell you my dad had a system for roulette? And guess what? It didn't work because it never really, he was losing exactly what he was supposed to be losing. Okay, 8.2 grams. Let's weigh the yellow ones. 8.1. All right, so about 8 grams. With a classic poker chip, these have been used in casinos. I think they're still used in card rooms in certain casinos. The highest end consumer grade chips available now, 8.9, a little bit heavier, almost a gram, so about 9 grams. This is an old Roman mold, no longer in production. Blank, obviously. Let's do a ceramic, just by comparison. Here's a Dia de los Muertos chip, and we'll drop that on here. And that should be 9.7, between 9.5, 10 grams. Lots of casino chips, poker chips are going to weigh in that range. So you can see, for what it's worth, roulette chips. Now let's measure the diameter here. So you can see our trusty digital calipers, millimeters. So casino chips are generally 39, barely over 39 millimeters. These are 39.4. There are other casino chips that are about 40, like classic poker chips. Lots of them are closer to 40 than 39 millimeter. Let's see if we can demonstrate that here. Don't use metal objects on your poker chips. I'm doing that here because, well, for all of you, so you don't have to. Oh, this one is not closer to 40. I know that they fit better in my 40 millimeter capsules when I'm storing these. Yeah, that one's actually really close to 39. So the Roman mold, there you go. Interesting, see, I learned something. These Roman molds are actually pretty, not as wide as some of the other classic poker chips I've measured. So 39 millimeters all around. Cool. Yeah, so stick to your color. And roulette, you know, if it's a 00 wheel, then it's not going to work out as well for you, just statistically speaking. There used to be this website and YouTube channel called The Wizard of Odds. I think he sold it, but I think it's still around. If you're interested in like the numbers, go check that out. I'm going to see if I can find a link and put a link in the description below. But yeah, roulette is interesting. It's kind of one of those, like how I saw my dad and my friends play it. It's kind of like those one and done. Let's put it all on black or red. And you have a little bit less than 50%. It's like 45%, 42%. I don't remember because the zeros, you know, if it lands on a 0, you don't get red or black. So they're like, it's 50-50. Not really. So anyway, that's how it works. I thought that might be helpful to some people. You know, because people ask me occasionally, they're like, how are these different? What's the 3? How come they don't have different denominations? It's just like, no, it's not a poker chip. It's a roulette chip. Anyway, huge shout out to my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. I'd also like to invite anybody who's interested in supporting the channel in another way to visit my Amazon shop. I'll put a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm excited to read your stories about roulette in the comments below.